there. For those of you who follow my channel, you might remember that I made this video. According to this, I made it like over a year ago. This is the language usefulness scale. What I'm doing for this video is I'm going to update this video, mainly just for my purposes. I already explained what the language usefulness scale is as far as what my thoughts on it in this video right here. But just to recap, if you haven't watched it yet, it's basically if you could use the language in your life instead of, say, learning it and possibly never using it. It depends on the person and the individual. Like, for instance, with me, for example, wait 1 minute. Like, for instance, here you have, here you have the colloquial Greek and the teacher's self Greek. Now, in the area that I live, like, besides Spanish, the most widely spoken foreign language after Spanish is, believe it or not, Greek. It's very, very useful around my area. Not as useful as Spanish, but still very useful to know. There's, you can easily hear Greek television if you go into like certain restaurants or certain stores in which everyone has their own usefulness. Like, for instance, Greek might be useful for me to learn, but say you live in an area that doesn't have Greek immigrants, then you're kind of out of luck, and it depends on what number you rate it as too. Like, for instance, as you can tell, I have numbers right here. Now, for me, number of 1 to 10, 10 being extremely useful, 1 being useless. For me, Greek would be possibly a 5 or 6 to know, because they have stuff written in Greek, they speak in Greek. But a lot of people I know whose first language was Greek, they speak English fluently as well. But they are more than happy to speak in their own language to me, and that's one of the great things about learning a new language. When you find someone who speaks the language you are learning, even if they do speak fluent English, they will gladly speak in their native tongue for you, because they'll just be amazed that you took the time to learn their language. And I know that a lot of polyglots have probably gone through this. I know Moses McCormick in his videos, he said that he's gone through this a lot. Whenever he speaks to someone in their native language, especially if it's an uncommon language, they're shocked and amazed that someone actually took the time to learn their language. So with languages and their usefulness, it all depends on the person. I'm just using Greek as an example for my purposes. There are also other languages, it depends or not. In fact, it's the last language I would assume to be the most useful, but it is. So anyway, that's it for this video. I just wanted to make this a short video, mainly because it's too hot and my throat is starting to go. So that's it. And by the way, I will be making more videos about Greek, because I'm very interested in Greek. Even though it's extremely hard for me to learn, I find it a very interesting challenge. As far as like learning some of it, like I'm like at an extreme beginner. As far as picking up words, I could pick up a little bit, and the only problem with me is memorization. Of course, with Greek, as you know, you have a non-Romanized text for Greek, so that makes it a little bit more difficult to learn than something with a Romanized text, with, say, Italian, German, Spanish, So That's it for this video, and expect more soon, hopefully.